Cyberbullying by Sophie Young.
You can come on in. I'm sorry, Dave Jr., I'm going to have to get back to you. You're in elementary school now. I think you can get a job. Sorry, what is it?
Hi, Mr. Royster.
You can just call me Dave.
Okay, so I've been on my phone lately, and there's someone, and I don't know who it is, and they've been kind of mean to me, like cyberbullying.
Have you tried blocking this number?
I hadn't thought of that.
Okay, well, I think that's a good place to start. That way, they won't be able to hurt your feelings anymore. Are they hurting your feelings? Another option is, if you find out who this person is, I would confront them, tell them it makes you feel bad. That way, maybe they'll stop. And if they don't, you can tell me again, and I can get this person in trouble.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay, honey. Are we still on for dinner tonight? Okay, I'll see you then. Bye. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm the guidance counselor, Mr. Dave. All these questions. It's okay, I guess. I get paid. It's pretty, I think it's pretty bad. I think it should stop. I know a lot of the kids here at this school experience it at some time in their 4 years. It's especially become a problem recently. And I just think it should stop.
The definition of cyberbullying is the use of electronic communication to bully someone, typically by sending messages or an intimidating or threatening nature. When someone is being cyberbullied, there are generally two types of reactions, positive and negative. A positive reaction would be the victim blocking or deleting messages from the sender, or telling an adult what's happening. A negative reaction would be seeking revenge on the sender, or a drop in self-esteem which could lead to other, more serious problems. One of the reasons cyberbullying is so bad is that it can be done anonymously, meaning the victim does not know who is bullying them. This makes it harder for cyberbullying laws to be enforced. Laws against cyberbullying have been made in all the states, excluding Alaska, Tennessee, Vermont, and Wisconsin. If you're being cyberbullied, you should tell a trusted adult or a loved one.
I would define cyberbullying as pretty similar to regular bullying, just internet is the way people do it.
I would define cyberbullying as hate and hurting someone else over the internet.
I actually knew a guy who was a victim of it. He had some sexually explicit photos posted on Instagram of him, and the principal found out, but once something's on the internet, it's there forever, so the picture still floats around today.
I don't know anyone who's been cyberbullied, but I've heard many stories about cyberbullying, and cyberbullying can go such a long way that people actually kill themselves.
I think people cyberbully because, well, essentially the same reasons people bully, but maybe they're not big enough or strong enough or man enough to do it in person to somebody.
I think people cyberbully because they have the advantage of being anonymous. So people don't know who they are, so they don't feel like they're doing something bad. And it's not face to face, it's through a screen. So sometimes they might not feel like they're actually speaking to someone, so a real person.
I don't think people can stay safe on the internet, and that's one of the consequences that come with it.
I think people can stay safe by avoiding certain websites or, like for instance, Ask FM. A lot of people have accounts of that, and they get comments that hurt them. And I think that if people want to avoid cyberbullying, they shouldn't get accounts on social media or websites like that.
I think cyberbullying has become a big issue just because everybody's on the internet.
In the age we're in right now, there's a lot of internet. There's a lot, like everything happens on the internet. So as we're getting more focused on technology and in the future, like everything happens on the internet. So it's happening more and more. Cyberbullying's happening more and more. So we need to address the issue.
I think cyberbullying can be stopped by stopping regular bullying, but as we've seen through the past hundreds of years, that's something that's going to be pretty hard to stop, so I don't know if it ever will stop.
At this point, I don't think cyberbullying can be stopped. It's a really big force right now. It's uncontrollable.